Have you ever gone for your daily walk, felt proud for keeping active, but still noticed your knees ache a little more, your balance feels a bit wobbly, or it's harder to get up from a chair than it used to be? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You're doing what everyone tells you is good for you, but your body seems to be asking for something more. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Walking is wonderful, but as we get into our 60s and beyond, it's not the complete solution for keeping our muscles strong, our joints happy, and our independence intact. Think of it this way: walking is like watering a plant. It's necessary, but without sunlight and good soil, that plant won't thrive. Our bodies are the same. Walking is just one piece of the puzzle. The truth is, after the age of 65, our muscles naturally lose some strength each year, our bones can become less dense, and the connective tissues that keep everything working smoothly can stiffen up. That doesn't mean we're doomed to slow down or live with aches and pains, far from it. But it does mean we need to move in ways that challenge different parts of the body, not just our legs in the same forward motion over and over. If we want to keep opening jars, lifting groceries, climbing stairs, and moving without fear of falling, we need exercises that target strength, balance, flexibility, and stability all together. So today, I want to share with you 5 of the best exercises you can do, even if you're brand new to this, to stay strong, pain-free, and confident in your body. They're simple, they don't require fancy equipment, and they're designed with real-life movement in mind. You can do most of them right at home, in comfortable clothes, with maybe just a sturdy chair or wall nearby for support. Let's start with something that will wake up not just your legs, but your hips, glutes, and balance all at once, the sit-to-stand. If you've ever struggled to get up from the couch or felt yourself pushing hard with your arms to rise from a chair, this is the one for you. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest so you're not tempted to push off with your hands. Now, lean forward slightly from your hips, press your heels into the floor, and stand up tall. Slowly sit back down with control, not letting yourself plop into the chair. That's 1. Aim for 5 to 10 at first, resting as needed. You'll feel your thighs, hips, and backside working. Those are the muscles that keep you steady when you walk and help you lift yourself up without strain. The beauty of this move is that it's something we do every day, so improving it directly improves your daily life. Now, we can't talk about staying strong without addressing posture. Over time, our shoulders can creep forward, our upper back rounds, and we may start to feel stiff through the neck and spine. That can lead to back pain, shallow breathing, and even affect our balance. To combat this, I love a simple wall push-up. Stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. Place your hands flat against it at shoulder height. Keeping your body straight like a board, no sagging hips, bend your elbows and slowly bring your chest toward the wall. Then press back to the start. You're working your chest, shoulders, arms, and, surprisingly, your core muscles too. If you've been avoiding push-ups because they seem too hard, this is your friendly introduction. Over time, you can step a little further away from the wall to make it more challenging. These stronger upper body muscles help you push open heavy doors, carry shopping bags, and maintain a tall, confident posture. While these first 2 moves cover strength in your upper and lower body, there's another element that often gets overlooked but is just as important: balance. You might think, oh, my balance is fine, I haven't fallen. But balance is like eyesight, it can decline so gradually you don't notice until it's a problem. One of my favorite exercises for this is the heel-to-toe walk. Picture yourself walking on a tightrope, not high up in the air, don't worry, just along your living room floor. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Walk forward slowly, looking ahead, not down at your feet. If you need a little safety net, do this along a counter or wall you can lightly touch for reassurance. This simple drill wakes up the small stabilizing muscles in your feet and ankles and trains your brain to coordinate your movements more precisely. That's what helps you avoid stumbles when you step off a curb or walk on uneven ground. These exercises aren't about getting sweaty or exhausted. They're about building a body that lets you keep doing the things you love, whether that's gardening, traveling, or simply moving around your home with confidence. And the best part? You don't have to carve out an hour a day. Just a few minutes sprinkled into your routine can make a noticeable difference. The key is consistency and listening to your body. If something feels uncomfortable, not just challenging, but truly painful, adjust the movement or take a break. You're not in a race, you're building a foundation for the next 20, 30 years of your life. Now that we've started waking up those key muscle groups and paying attention to our balance, there's another area we need to work on that often gets neglected but plays a huge role in keeping us pain-free. Watching and feel that these insights are meaningful. Please type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to do so, and don't forget to turn on the bell, so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos designed to uplift, inform, and inspire. Your support truly means a lot. It's what keeps us going and allows us to continue sharing thoughtful, helpful content just for you. Now, let's continue this journey together. And that's our core. Now, when I say core, most people immediately think of six-pack abs or lying on the floor doing endless sit-ups. But for us, especially after 65, the core is so much more than that. It's the entire band of muscles that wraps around your middle, your front, your sides, and even the muscles deep in your back. These are the muscles that stabilize you when you stand up, help you twist to reach for something, and keep your spine supported so you don't strain your back with everyday tasks. One of my favorite core exercises that's gentle but incredibly effective is the seated knee lift. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground. Place your hands lightly on the sides of the chair for support. Now, without leaning back, lift one knee up toward your chest, then lower it down slowly. Alternate legs, lifting and lowering with control. You'll feel your abdominal muscles engage, but you'll also notice your hips and thighs working too. It's functional, meaning it mimics real life, because anytime you step up, climb stairs, or lift a leg to put on pants, you're using this exact movement pattern. If you want to make it more challenging later on, you can hold your knee up for a couple of seconds before lowering, or lift both knees together if you're feeling strong. Another area that deserves attention, and this might surprise you, is the upper back. This is one of the most overlooked muscle groups for older adults, and yet it's one of the most important. Why? Because strong upper back muscles help you maintain good posture, reduce neck and shoulder pain, and even improve your breathing by opening up the chest. Plus, they're crucial for balance. When your upper body is aligned, your whole frame is more stable. A great, simple move for this is the band pull-apart. If you have a resistance band, fantastic. If not, a rolled-up towel can work in a pinch. Stand or sit tall, holding the band in front of you at shoulder height, hands just wider than shoulder width apart. Now gently pull the band apart, moving your hands outward while keeping your elbows slightly bent. Slowly bring them back together. You'll feel the muscles between your shoulder blades activating, and that's exactly what we want. The key here is not to yank or use momentum, but to move slowly and with control, almost as if you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades at the end of the movement. As we work through these exercises, it's worth pausing for a moment to talk about breathing. It's something we all do without thinking, but during exercise, your breathing can actually make a big difference in how effective and safe the movement is. A simple rule: exhale during the effort, inhale during the release. So, for example, when you lift your knee in the seated knee lift, breathe out. When you lower it, breathe in. This not only keeps your muscles supplied with oxygen but also helps you avoid holding your breath, which can spike blood pressure. Plus, mindful breathing can make you feel calmer and more in control while moving. By now, you might be thinking, okay, my legs are getting stronger, my balance feels more practiced, my core and upper back are waking up, but what about my flexibility? That's the last piece of the puzzle we can't ignore. Flexibility isn't just about touching your toes, it's about keeping your joints moving freely so you can reach overhead, turn your head while driving, or twist to grab something from a shelf without pulling a muscle. One of the simplest and most beneficial stretches is the standing side reach. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart, knees slightly bent. Raise one arm overhead and gently lean to the opposite side, feeling a stretch through your side and into your rib cage. Hold for a few slow breaths, then return to center and switch sides. This opens up the space between your ribs, improves your breathing, and keeps your spine mobile, all important for moving with ease. And don't forget about your ankles. Strong, flexible ankles are your first line of defense against falls. Try ankle circles. Sitting in a chair, lift one foot slightly off the ground and slowly circle your ankle clockwise, then counterclockwise. Switch sides. This small, gentle movement can keep the joints lubricated and improve circulation, which is especially helpful if you spend a lot of time sitting. What I love about these exercises is how they all work together. They're not just isolated movements, they're little investments into your independence. You're building a body that supports you in every single thing you do, whether that's playing with your grandkids, enjoying a vacation, or simply walking into the kitchen without worrying about losing your balance. And remember, you don't have to master everything overnight. Even adding one or two of these into your day can start the process of feeling stronger and moving with more confidence. Speaking of moving with confidence, there's one more exercise I want to share that can tie all of this together, something that challenges your balance, strength, and coordination at the same time. And that's the step back lunge with support. Now, don't let the name scare you. This isn't the kind of deep lunge you see in a gym class. This is a gentler, safer version that works the muscles in your legs, hips, and core while also improving your balance in a way walking simply can't. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding the backrest lightly for balance. Step one foot straight back, letting both knees bend just slightly, enough to feel your weight shift but not so much that it strains your joints. Then press through your front heel to return to your starting position. Alternate legs, moving slowly and deliberately. What's happening here is more than just muscle work. You're training your body to handle changes in position, forward, backward, and side to side, the kind of real-life movements that happen when you're stepping away from the counter, dodging around someone in the store, or moving in a crowded kitchen. Those small moments are where many falls happen, and this simple movement teaches your body how to stay stable during them. When you combine the step-back lunge with the other exercises we've talked about, the sit-to-stand, wall push-ups, heel-to-toe walk, core work, and stretches, you're creating a routine that touches every part of the body. You're building strength to lift yourself with ease, posture to carry yourself tall, balance to move without fear, flexibility to stay limber, and stability to handle life's little surprises. Walking alone, as healthy as it is for your heart and mood, can't give you all of that. It's like reading only one chapter of a book, you're missing the rest of the story. The beauty of these movements is that they're adaptable. On a day when your energy is high, you can do a few more repetitions or hold each position a little longer. On a day when you're feeling a bit slower, you can scale it back, maybe just do one or two exercises, and that's still progress. What matters is not perfection, but consistency. Your body responds to what you give it most often, not what you give it perfectly. I've seen people in their late 60s and 70s go from feeling stiff and unsure on their feet to moving with a kind of lightness and stability they thought they'd lost forever. And it doesn't come from hours in the gym or some complicated machine. It comes from simple, intentional movements done regularly, with attention to how your body feels. It's also important to remember that this is about more than physical health. When your body moves well, your confidence grows. You feel more comfortable saying yes to new experiences, traveling, joining friends for a day out, or playing on the floor with your grandkids. You're not just preventing pain, you're opening the door to more life. If you're listening to this and thinking, I've let my strength slip, or I'm not sure if I could even do these exercises right now, please hear me when I say, you can start small, and you can start today. Even 1 or 2 repetitions, even with the lightest version of the movement, is a step forward. Over time, your muscles remember, your balance sharpens, and your body thanks you. So, here's what I'd love for you to do. Pick 2 or 3 of the exercises we've talked about, and try them today, right after this video. Feel what it's like to move your body in different ways. Notice which ones feel easy, which ones challenge you, and which ones surprise you. This isn't about competition or comparison, it's about giving your body the attention and care it deserves. And if this has been helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Tell me which exercise you're most excited to try, or let me know if you've already been doing something that's worked for you. I love hearing your stories because they remind us all that we're not on this journey alone. If you found value here, give this video a like. It helps more people just like you find these tips, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more ways to keep your body strong and pain-free at any age. Remember, you are not limited by your age. You are only limited by what you believe is possible for yourself. A stronger, more balanced, more confident version of you is completely within reach, starting with just a few minutes a day. Here's to living your best, most active life, not someday, but right now. You deserve it.